Hi, and welcome to the Property Show. We have lined up an insightful episode. Let's look at the highlights. First, a feature on our just concluded Mombasa Road signature bus tour.
I would really advise people to come for this tour because you see, when you come for the tour, you're able to see what the market is offering.
Followed by expert segment with financial tips, as well as our final conversation we started last week on life insurance cover.
COVID has taught us that it is very important for us to create a safety net, and there's no better way to do it than through life insurance.
The accessory spot highlights different paint color palettes, ideal for the kitchen area. Our favorite home ownership conversation brings the journey closer home.
We went through quite a number of properties that day. We got to meet the developers on the ground, and I got some contacts, and then I made sure I followed up on that.
Our property gallery shares more sound investment opportunities available in the market, courtesy First Avenue, your real estate partner. Our social media handles are open. Your comments and questions are welcome. Sit back and let's get started. As always, there is something for everyone. Our signature bus tour is officially back. Last week, we visited the most sought-after projects along Mombasa Road. Let's see how the day unfolded. To kickstart the journey, we visited Green City Court Gardens. This project is in close proximity to Jomo Kenyatta International Airport and the fast-growing Athi River and Kitengela towns, making this project a worthwhile investment, offering value for money. Check it out.
Green City Court is located off Mombasa Road behind Gateway Mall. This outstanding housing development comprises of 100 apartments of 1- and 2-bedroom units spread across 4-story blocks, offering both conveniences of urban life and affordability. The accommodation features will include generous living space with spacious windows for natural light, a kitchen fitted with high-quality finishes, an ensuite master bedroom fitted with wardrobes and Dobby area. Other common amenities will include 24/7 manned gate with an electric fence, ample parking, standby generator, children's play area, wastewater treatment plant, jogging track around the blocks, gym and pool area, ample water supply, and landscaped gardens. This development is in close proximity to shopping malls, schools, and recreational amenities. The project is expected to be complete by March 2022. Green City Court, the real comfort found at home.
Our next stop, Royal Gates Estate. This gated community is located right by the Namanga Highway at Acacia area of Kitengela. Why is Royal Gates one of the most sought after projects on Mombasa Road? Each unit comes with a fitted kitchen, curtain rods, gypsum wax, lighting, solar water heater, beautiful lawns, parking for 2 big cars. The community also has extra visitors parking, common green areas, a shared swimming pool, and a fully fitted gym. The icing on the cake for me, the project has been very well thought through, offering luxury living at an affordable price. Let's have a look.
Royal Gates is a gated community located in Acacia, 4 kilometers from Kitengela town. This development consists of 78 4-bedroom detached townhouses. Amenities include a spacious lounge with a separate dining area, modern kitchen fitted with quality appliances and ample storage space, master ensuite bedroom with inbuilt wardrobes and a bathtub, an ensuite guest bedroom, 2 additional bedrooms with a common bathroom, internet ready, as well as a centralized TV port. Other features include detached ensuite DSQ with ample wash area, 2 parking slots per house, a swimming pool, a fully equipped gym, borehole and wastewater recycling system, private gardens, children's playground, CCTV cameras, electric fence and perimeter walls for security, street lighting, solar power and cabro paved driveway.
Being part of the bus tour is always exciting. Let's hear participants' take on the day.
I came for the bus tour so that I could see what the market is offering, and so that I can see the projects that you are also advertising, get more information about them, and make an informed decision about them. To be honest, I really liked the Royal Gates. It's a very nice project. But even the others, like Green City, it was also good for a starter. But mostly I like the Royal Gates. From the lawyers, I've picked the process, the legal aspect about purchasing of a property. From the bankers, I've picked the financial aspect of it, the mortgage process, how you can be able to purchase a home, and they've actually broken it down to us, and you can actually, so it's doable. I would really advise people to come for this tour, because you see, when you come for the tour, you're able to see what the market is offering, and then you also talk to the experts. You're able to see what you actually thought was not doable. When they break it down for you, you realize it's something that is doable. They tell you what facilities are available, and they actually break it down to you. So for you, so you're able to tell, you're able to make a decision. They help you make a decision.
Actually, all of the properties are really something to look at, but maybe to pick specifically for the Bead in Athi River. I think that's a very interesting piece of project. And also the Royal Gates, they're very exquisite, so I'm looking forward to maybe having some of those ownership in the near future. A lot of things have actually come to light that I didn't know, especially the mortgage plans, and also this particular property, the Royal Gates. They informed us about the way you can actually purchase according to different phases. So yeah, that's something I never knew in the beginning, but now I know. For the homeowners, I'll say that there's a lot of projects to be bought outside here. If you really want to, that is from such a tour like this, you can really be exposed. I only have advice for the young people who never made it to this show. I really want to maybe to attend one of these shows for you to be exposed to this level, and generally this has been an insightful event.
Another ideal project that has been sought after takes us to Amrev Villas, my shoot location. The reason why this project is a winner is the plot size is big. And secondly, it has ready title deeds. Thirdly, the location. Fourthly, you're assured of water. They have extra on-site borehole. The biodigester means sewerage system is on top. And lastly, the price is on offer.
Amrev Villas are conveniently located along the Nairobi-Namanga Highway, just 8 kilometers from Kitengela town, in a quiet and serene environment. These 3- and 4-bedroom homes are an impressive development of 64 units sitting on 50 by 100 plots each. The plinth area for the 4-bedroom maisonette is 185 square meters, while the 3-bedroom maisonette is 166 square meters. Each house is fitted with high-quality fittings and fixtures. Accommodation facilities include spacious living area fitted with large windows that allow in natural light. The spacious dining area creates an airy space. The kitchen area is not only spacious, but also fitted with granite countertops, upper and lower cabinets. Visitors' cloakroom, detached ensuite DSQ, utility area. The stairway which leads upstairs to the bedrooms has been accentuated by a drop-down window which allows a beautiful view and lets in natural light. The master bedroom is ensuite, fitted with spacious cupboards and a large window that allows in natural light. The second and third bedrooms share a common bathroom. The guest bedroom on the ground floor is also spacious enough and fitted with spacious cupboards. Salient features include tarmac roads with street lights, live fences which separate each unit, solar water heating, borehole, cargo parking, swimming pool with a pool house and changing rooms, gym area next to the swimming pool, children's playground, landscape gardens and a biodigester treatment plant.
The final stop on the signature bus tour takes us to the Bead Gardens, located in Athi River. First things first, in real estate, the main thing that drives a project is location, location, location. This gated community ticks all the boxes. Located only 5 kilometers away from Athi River Main Road, 32 kilometers from Nairobi CBD, and 12 kilometers from Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. You can't beat that location. Another winner on the Bead Gardens is the offering. The 4-bedroom units with DSQ are all en suite. The project has a fully fitted kitchen, 24/7 manned gate with an electric fence perimeter wall, 2 parking slots per house, individual gardens, dedicated children's play area, additional visitors parking. The pricing of the units is another winner with Kenya shillings 11.5 million. You can call the Bead Gardens your next home.
The Bead Gardens is a gated community consisting of 100 units of 4 bedrooms all en suite maisonettes. The estate is set on 5 acres of land and each unit has a built area of 154.1 square meters. This development is set in Athi River and cuts across all spheres of prospective homeowners with stylish architectural design for living. Accommodation features: The ground floor consists of an entrance hallway providing privacy to living spaces and a transition into the house. Open-plan living area with a large sliding door that leads to a private garden. Fully fitted separate kitchen with top and bottom cabinetry, a door leading to a washing area and an ensuite DSQ. A visitor's cloakroom, an ensuite guest room for privacy of the guests. On your way to the first floor, we have a beautiful staircase that leads to the bedrooms. All the bedrooms are en suite, fitted with wardrobes, and the master bedrooms come with a balcony and shower cubicles. Other features in the development include 24-hour manned gate for security, perimeter wall with electric fencing, street lighting and generator for communal areas, children's play area, a borehole for ample water supply, solar water heating systems, ample parking for homeowners and guests, curb road driveways, and a shopping center. This project is in close proximity to shopping malls, schools, and recreational areas. The price for this development is 11.5 million Kenya shillings.
Let's hear from the participants how it feels to spend a day on the bus tour.
I came to the bus tour to view properties that are in the market. Among the properties that have sparked my interest is Royal Gates in Kitengela. The finishing is perfect. The space is perfect. It has a close proximity to the road, and the developer was on site, so she was very insightful. As a potential buyer, I have seen a lot of properties, and I have visited Mombasa Road, which on a normal day I would not have by myself. The prices are very competitive, and the developers are very much willing to give you at a good price. The feedback I would give to the developer is do more research to know what the property buyers want, to avoid a mismatch. I would advise those people who are not able to come to the bus tour to book the next bus tour, as they will get more insights, property insights, and they'll meet with experts who will give them very important advice.
From the legal team, I came to understand, to differentiate between even the leasehold titles and the freehold titles. And I was glad to learn that both the titles can be used in the bank as a source of acquiring a mortgage. I benefited in many ways because, for instance, I had not known about this development, these projects that are in the market. So were it not for the first year to take us from one place to another, ranging from Kitengela even to here at the river, I would not have known. So it has been so beneficial to me in the manner that I have seen what is in the market and able to choose from them. What I can advise people who are out there, maybe they are dreaming of getting a property, they have to look forward in the next past year. They join the team, and then they will go around, and then I'm sure they will get what they are looking for at the end of the day.
Up next, a breakdown of financing and mortgage options to consider when buying property.
Most of the common mistakes, I can say that most clients lack doing their due diligence on properties. They should know the ownership, the right. They should do the due diligence before they do the purchase of a property. Because when you're buying a property, you have to know more of the ownership and the price and also the finances. Once the buyer has identified a property of their choice, I believe that is the right time they should engage a financer, so that maybe they can start thinking of managing their finances on, is it convenient for me? Are the rates they are giving me in terms of if I'm going to do a mortgage, is the rates they are giving me, are they the rates I'm looking for? By the end of it, will my property be expensive than I had anticipated? At HABSA, we offer home purchase. We still have the construction loans, and also we have what we call the equity release. When we say of equity release, this is someone who had a property like a home. We can finance you against that property you're having. That is what we call the equity release. For example, if you're having another home, we can charge that home to finance now the property you are buying right now. Currently, we have the best rate in the market. We're at 11.9%. On home purchase is like a place like now where we are. These are homes already which have been constructed. We can support you to purchase them through financing. On construction loans is when you have the land, you are looking for the finances to construct the home. So we do support the construction loans.
If you're looking for a dream home along Mombasa Road, these 4 developments are worth considering. That's it from our signature bus tour. And as I always say, seeing is believing. Viewing a project before signing the dotted line is a must. We have planned for more bus tours this season. Keep watching the Property Show for more updates. Stick around, we are taking a short break. When we return, expert segment on life insurance cover.
Remember, you need to also leave an inheritance for your children, right? And life insurance is a very good tool for wealth transfer. Whenever you take a policy and you nominate beneficiaries, no one can come and change that.
The accessory spot with different paint color palettes, ideal for the kitchen area. Our favorite home ownership conversation brings the journey closer home.
So one of the main reasons why I decided to pick on Mavoko Park was the location, and then also proximity to schools and my church and my place of work.
The property gallery with other sound investment opportunities available in the market, courtesy First Avenue, your real estate partner. Will be right back after the break. Welcome back. The Property Show continues. Last week, we started a sensitive conversation on life insurance cover. Let's hear more from Jubilee Insurance. What age gap would you recommend one can start the journey of the life insurance?
Right, so life insurance, we usually look at one by law allowed to enter into a contract, because this is a contract. So we look at 18 years and above. However, what I would encourage parents is to instill this discipline of saving in children from the time they're young, such that by the time they reach 18 years, it's more of a natural process for them to save. So start the savings journey with the child. When you reach 18, the younger you are, the lower the premiums you have to pay. The older you are, the more expensive it will be. Yeah. So it's always good to start saving early and to save whatever it is that you have. There's nothing too small.
It's so good when you say that, but I know some of our viewers who are older may feel that the ship has sailed. What would you tell them?
It's all about putting something aside, right? Because we do not know about tomorrow. So get the life cover. Remember, you need to also leave an inheritance for your children, right? And life insurance is a very good tool for wealth transfer. Whenever you take a policy and you nominate beneficiaries, no one can come and change that. So it's a very good tool that, yes, I'm old,
I can put money aside. I do not know how long I will live, but even when the time comes for me to go, at least I've left an inheritance for my children. Let me also break down the claims process. Now, when I talk about claims, I mean that you have stayed, you have paid for your policy, and now we have reached the end of the term. So what that means is that your policy has matured, and therefore the money is due to you. So it's a very simple process. We will notify you at least 3 months before the maturity date, where you then complete the required documents. So we'll send you what we call a discharge voucher, which outlines what you're expecting to get. If there are any unpaid premiums, maybe during the term of the policy, those will be deducted, and then what is payable to you. So once you complete the discharge voucher, very simple, send it back to us and we will process the payment to you. Now, in the unfortunate event of, say, death, it's very important as well to let your family know that you have a life policy, because most people would maybe pass on and the family is not aware. So at that point, the finances would go to unclaimed financial assets, and we wouldn't want that to happen. So once your claimant comes to us informing us that the unfortunate event of death has happened, we will work with them. We will give them the required documents, which is very simple. They'll need to give us the death certificate or a burial permit. There are also certain documents in the event death happened within a hospital setup. There are certain discharge documents that we will get, and we'll then guide them through the other documents, providing us with their identification documents, and just for us to make sure that we pay your intended rightful claimants and not any other person who is just coming to claim. So once all those documents are submitted to us, we will analyze them and then ensure that we pay what is due to them based on the cover that was taken.
Let's shift gears. The whole world is gone digital. Where are you in that space?
Definitely, we are also within the digital space, and I would say COVID really hastened the process for us. And more so because during the COVID time, we really had to reach our customers without physical contact. So we did create platforms that then allow an individual to transact online end-to-end, meaning I can apply for my policies within the various digital platforms. I'll be able to get my documents online sent to my emails, and I'll be able to pay my premiums without having to necessarily visit an office or interact physically with an individual.
Asante sana for your time. Give us your part in short.
Now, what I can say is that it's never too late or too early to start saving within the life insurance space. It's a very simple process. As I mentioned, that we will discuss with you your circumstances, and then we will structure a product that will be suitable to you and walk with you through the journey of applying for the product, paying for it, keeping you up to date, and then you'll be able to be on cover. So I would say it is now, COVID has taught us that it is very important for us to create a safety net, and there's no better way to do it than through life insurance.
Asante sana. At Jubilee Life Insurance, it's not just about life insurance, it's about insurance for life. Their mission isn't just to provide an end-of-life security, but to make sure you live life to the fullest. We all know life is full of ups and downs, and that's why insurance provides all-round peace of mind solutions. Here at the Property Show, we work with a network of professionals in the real estate sector. Name it, we know them, and would be happy to make the introduction. Are you wondering how to revamp your kitchen with stylish accent colors? Up next, different shades of color ideal for the kitchen area, the accessory spot.
Whether you believe that the kitchen is the heart of the home or not, you can't deny that it is a hub of activities. The kitchen is undoubtedly the most used room in the home and a place that is full of memories. Today, we share tips for making your kitchen more interesting using different shades of purple. Muted violet. What you love about purple hues is how well they mix with grey. Unlike blues and greens that can veer cold or gloomy as they become muted with grey tones, purple greys tend to retain warmth and life. This particular colour is a nice mid-tone purple, not especially dark nor light, with just a touch of grey to tone it down from a more pure shade of purple. Cool purple. A cool kitchen deserves a cool colour that is spectacular. Contemporary kitchen gets a healthy dose of it. If you look at various shades of purple, you'll notice that some veer more blue and others pink-red, referred to as cool purples, and they pair very well with cool shades of white and grey. Warm purple. This purple has pink rather than blue undertones, making it a warmer purple. This touch of warmth makes it a great choice in an otherwise cool, white and bright kitchen. Light lilac. Traditional kitchens need not stick to traditional color schemes. This soft shade of lilac purple is pretty as it is purpose-serving. It provides contrast in this mostly white kitchen, but with a soft touch rather than a heavy hand. If the island was painted white in this kitchen, it wouldn't stand out as well. A soft wash of color transforms it into a focal point. Soft orchid. This soft purple blush hue adds just a touch of color and is another example of successfully using less traditional colors in traditional and transitional spaces. As much as this stunning plum-colored range is the focal point of this beautiful kitchen, the soft pinkish purple accent wall serves as a solid supporting role. Purple periwinkles. Periwinkle shades tend to be more vibrant, with less grey and more pure purple and blue tones, so they are best used to cloud architectural elements that you want to capture the eye. Deep purple grey. Dark grey has been a popular accent colour for a while now, but it's starting to get nudged out by warmer hues such as bronze and purple greys. This dark grey purple hybrid really defines this modern kitchen and provides a bit of pleasing contrast in an otherwise white and light kitchen.
The accessory spot is the segment that highlights the latest, hottest and unique trends on sprucing up spaces in a home. Are you an interior decorator and would like to showcase your amazing ideas on this platform? Just drop me a line and we'll be glad to feature you. Next, tips from a homeowner on how to get onto the property ladder and how she got her home through our signature bus tour.
For the bus tour, I would encourage anyone within the area. If you're looking for property to invest in, if you're looking for land, definitely go for the bus tour. It opens up your mind. You have access to areas you hadn't thought about. And it's a great way in which to also meet financiers and other people who work within the industry so that you know what is available in terms of offers. Firstly, I'm a mother, a career lady professionally, and I'm also a go-getter. I decided to be a homeowner because for a very long time I've paid rent, and at some point I just got tired of the sunk costs. You know, you pay every month, you're enriching someone else. For the first, I think about 5 or 6 years, I had a very good landlord, so it was a smooth process. But then the last place I stayed in for about 5 years was actually the drive that sent me to own my own place, because I used to dread the end of the year. I used to get messages, increments, increments, increments. Yeah, so it wasn't a very smooth journey, and that purposed me to decide to get my own place. At first, when I decided that I wanted a house, I thought of building, but then it proved a little bit challenging. So I had bought some plots somewhere, but then the logistics of putting up your own place, I found it a little bit too tedious. So I decided to look for a house, and I looked at some property that was ready, but then the prices were a bit high. So I decided to look for something off plan. It was not as easy as I thought it would be, because most of the locations that I was interested in were very spread out, and I didn't want to have to move too far because of the children's school, somewhere where it would be close to work. So I finally settled on Mombasa Road, and I can tell you for a fact, I moved from Nyayo Stadium to Machakos Junction. I knew everything that was on that road. It was about 2.5-year journey, when I started looking at property. And what used to be my guide was the property show. Every Sunday I used to tune in, check out what is available, and then I would make time every weekend to go around looking at the properties. The bus tour for me, it was actually an insight from the property show. So what I did, I had already picked on some locations that I was interested in. So when I saw that they were having a bus tour for Mombasa Road, I called. There's a number that is normally displayed. I called, and I was booked for. I was told to pay by M-Pesa 1,000 shillings. And I was up that Saturday to go and look at properties, and it was quite insightful for me because some places I hadn't even realized that there were properties coming along that side. So that's why I got onto the bus tour. It was quite insightful because also we went through quite a number of properties that day. We got to meet the developers on the ground, and I got some contacts, and then I made sure I followed up on that. Roughly we saw about 9-10 properties across, mainly apartments and mansionettes along Mombasa Road. So one of the major points for me was I didn't want an apartment, so I knew I was looking for a mansionette. We looked at about 5 or so of the mansionettes that were spread out. So one of the main reasons why I decided to pick on Mavoko Park was the location, and then also proximity to schools and my church and my place of work. I'll be honest, Mavoko was not the first option. I had picked about 3 from the bus tour. Yes, I had picked about 3. Now I made sure that before the end of that week, I went back to look at the property again. I think I went like 2 or 3 times to the properties to look at them again, and then I made sure I also made time now to sit with the developers and see now in case of off plan. Most were looking at least 18 to 24 months before completion date. But then when it came to now the issue of payment, that is where the catch was for off plan, because I was hoping to save as much as I could. Now most of the developers were insisting that even if it is for off plan, you'd still need to get financing, and that they would need the paperwork to be drawn up immediately. Now I was avoiding that because that would mean that I would be paying for the house, and yet I've not moved in. So the saving cost factor would not really have worked for me. But for Mavoko Park, he was the only one who told me, you know what, you can pay what you have for now, book a unit, continue paying in installments until when the project is completed. And then once we complete, based on the balance that you'll have, you can decide whether you want to go for financing, or we can work out something on the payment per month. So that flexi plan for me really worked out for me. So I opted for that. In terms of amenities and what they had to offer, I would say for a fact, they were all more or less, in terms of location, it was the same. In terms of the size and all, it was more or less the same. But then the flexibility from this particular developer was just the clincher for me. The first thing that I did after I had identified what I wanted to purchase was to engage a lawyer and a valuer, so they can be able to advise me whether what I'll be paying for is actually the real value for money. They guided me step-by-step process. And also the developer actually gave me their lawyer's contact to advise me on what they would need from my end as you go through the process. So the first thing the lawyer did was the due diligence, was asked to provide documents from the developer, which he provided immediately. In fact, they're very efficient in terms of documentation provision. He looked at them, and within 4 days, I believe, He had done the search and confirmed that this was a genuine developer, that the title deed was in order, that all the paperwork was in order, so he gave me the go-ahead to proceed. So then I proceeded to pay the deposit, then we drew up the sale offer, the letter of offer, and the sale agreement, which was forwarded to the lawyers. Then once they were through with the paperwork, now it was just a matter of following up with the developer to ensure that, you know, the time frames that had been stipulated were in order. And I must say that, yeah, they actually kept time, yeah. So the feedback was actually from the developer. I didn't need to follow up and, you know, keep on checking, oh, this is late, this hasn't been done. They're the ones who are calling me. I was coming after every 2 to 3 months to check with the progress, and it was actually what was ongoing. They sent me photos, you know, updating me every step of the process. So for me, it was flawless. It was a flawless process.
You too can get a home through our organized signature bus tours. Keep watching the Property Show for more updates on our next bus tour. Up next, the Property Gallery with other sound investment opportunities available in the market. Courtesy First Avenue, your real estate partner.
Bead Gardens are modern apartments located along Kiambu Road, just a few meters from Fourways Junction and 50 meters from the main road. The development consists of 60 units of 2 and 3 bedroom apartments. The accommodation features include a spacious lounge area with a door leading to a balcony, a spacious kitchen with top and bottom cabinetry, a separate laundry area, a visitor's cloakroom, and an ensuite master bedroom with built-in wardrobes. Shared common amenities will include 24-hour manned security access with CCTV surveillance, perimeter wall with electric fence, ample parking space with cabro paved driveways, children's play area, ample water supply, a dedicated transformer, constant power supply. This development has an easy access to Gigiri, Muthaiga, Kiambu Town and Runda, with great schools and shopping facilities around, making it an ideal location for you to let. The rental income for this project is as follows. 2-bedroom apartment is 50,000 Kenya shillings, and the 3-bedroom apartment is 60,000 Kenya shillings, all inclusive of service charge. King's Serenity offers space, warmth, and comfort you deserve when buying your first home. This affordable residential complex consists of 2-bedroom apartments with a plinth area of 1,000 square feet built-up space. The amenities include cross-ventilated apartments and a well-planned layout and compact design, spacious lounge-cum-dining area, a separate toilet with a shower. Other features include green spaces and attractive landscaping, kids' play area, solar street lighting, secured masonry boundary wall, controlled access for tight security, well-planned security checkpoints, borehole with overhead storage tank, cabro paving blocks to driveways, ample parking space for residents as well as guests, and a community hall for residents, entertainment and meetings.
At First Avenue, your real estate partner, we have a large portfolio in every price range. Just give us a call or drop us an email, or even better, visit our offices and we'll be happy to steer you in the right direction. We also arrange private viewing too. Thank you for tuning in. Catch another exciting episode next week with fresh insights on the sector. This conversation continues on our social media handles. Let's chat. As always, there is something for everyone. Kwaheri.